Hi, everybody. This is Don with the Vlog of Many Things for our Tuesday lunch chat.
Yes, folks.
Welcome, everybody.
Hello.
Holy cow, we have like 7,000 people in the chat. Do you believe that?
Hello, everybody.
Should
7,000
be.
microbytes, you mean?
Yeah, tell me about it. So, how are you, gentlemen, today?
Actually, I'm actually pretty good. It's been a
I'm happy
decent,
because it's
decent
nice and
week.
warm outside.
Oh yeah, I haven't even. Yesterday was like 75 here in New York.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
almost 73 today. That's
Yeah,
supposed
it's
to go
nice
like the
70s.
37 tonight.
And by the way, Mr. Hellstrom cannot make it. He has appointments he has to be to today, so he is not available to be with us, we little people.
Aw.
Oh my God, it's 76 right now.
I have no clue what the temp is. Since we're going to play Weatherman, it is right now 70 degrees. Well, no, hold on. Battle Creek was right now 71 real feel, 70, and then a low of 50 today.
That's okay.
Yeah, we're
It's
71 heading to 73, so
78, but hey, Thursday will be 49. So I
yay.
mean,
We're just getting our trial offer of spring, and then winter's going to come back to remind us how much we need to buy spring.
oh my God.
Sovereign Wolf, how you doing?
Hello, sir. Oh man,
Oh,
my
I sent this
glass
to
is empty.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I sent this to you yesterday, but I think the others would find it interesting. Is did you hear about the what was it, the heist of 12 tons of Kit Kats over in Europe?
Yeah, you sent me the link.
Yeah.
12
12
tons.
tons of Kit Kats.
Yeah.
Yes,
as in
somebody
chocolate
literally
bar,
stole 12 tons of Kit Kats.
How do you redistribute unless you're like going to be like drop it on like I don't know, starving Ethiopian? It's like how are you going to dispose? It'll melt too fast. But how are you going to? That there's certain things that are not easy to resell in certain numbers, and that
Well, they probably just throw it in a warehouse somewhere, and then
But my question is this: we're missing the biggest question of all. Why in the hell would you want to steal 12 tons of Kit Kats?
I don't know. I
Either
think
way,
it's fun.
either way, it's a felony. You might as well go for the cash.
Right, exactly. Somebody who stole that probably had a reason behind that, but we just don't know what it is.
I say it's the opposite candy company trying to get a thing on the market.
That could be. Of course, did you see that Domino's Pizza in the UK
Oh God!
trolled Kit Kat for the heist? They says, "Yeah, our condolences on your theft, and also we're now releasing a Kit Kat pizza."
Nice.
Ba-dum. By the way, Halfling Torchbearer was formerly the Confessor. That is James.
James, how you doing? Hope you enjoy your cover that's getting sent to you tomorrow.
Ooh, esta muy bueno.
The alternate 2.0, the bonus add-on. I don't know. So, how's in general gaming news? Real quick, Halfling Torchbearer says, "My father, a federal cop, said it best. If you're going to commit a crime, make sure you're going to at least be set up for life, whether you get caught or not." Exactly, because there's always parole.
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Oh, speaking of Kit Kats, I'm more.
Oh God, there's more.
No, we talked about this before the show that I'm eating Thin Mints right now, and for anyone that always has to wait every year for the Girl Scouts to bring out their Thin Mints, you don't have to wait anymore. If you go up on Amazon, there's a brand called Back to Nature. They're the same company and the same cookie that the Girl Scouts release, and you can buy it year round.
Is it cheaper?
You can get your Thin Mint fix year round.
So what happens to us cheap ass, mean ass old men like me who don't buy from Girl Scouts?
Yeah, you save $1 and you get to get your cookies year round.
So other than the Kit Kat cookie Thin Mint journey that we've been on this morning so far this afternoon, anything else happening, gentlemen, in our respective gaming lives?
The open table. I'm just looking at going to be. I forgot that this weekend is Easter, so that kind of screwed things up because my niece will be staying for a bit, and then my son's going to be flying in to fly back with my niece. So it's probably I'm looking at the end of next week, the beginning of the following week before I kick off the open table.
Okay, real quick, for those who have not been in the chat and know, Eric, Mr. Tenkar, my friend, do tell, what the hell is the open table? Because I have no clue what that is. I'm
Okay, all right.
feigning ignorance.
Oh, you're feigning ignorance. I
I'm
like
feigning it. How do you like that?
feigning
Big
it.
words.
I can fake everything.
That's right. Big words of all
The open table is going to be. If you've played a game at a convention, you know what it's like to play with strangers. And the open table is kind of similar.
Mhm.
But you're going to have a 3-hour time slot. The day and time will change on a weekly basis based upon my schedule. It's going to have 6 slots for each. Sign up will be done through YouTube on the posting area on YouTube. First 3 slots will go out to minions, those that financially back this channel, that you get a little perk.
Nice.
Next 2 slots will go out to anybody, subscribers, viewers, as long as they. But it's first come, first served. You know, you got to be quick on the finger. And then that last slot, maybe Don, maybe James, could be somebody from the community, or it could go back out. And I could go to the master minions, the big cheeses, and go, hey, listen, I have 1 slot. This is what's going on. Would you like it? So, but it's going to be basically, and your characters can improve. And you can use these characters at the conventions that I run the games in, or you can take your convention character and run it in the open table. Either way.
So now, real quick, you were showing something to us earlier before the show, and you rejected my custom name. Imagine that.
I rejected your custom names. I am so sorry.
Oh, come on. The Ultimate Sphincter of Tightness is a cool name for a minion, don't you think?
Yeah.
No?
No.
Okay. Anyway, so you are offering customizable titles now.
Yeah. And
Explain this.
all right. So the Master Minions are the here. This started because I have custom dice for the tavern.
Nice.
And if you see me at a convention, try to shake me down. I will be coming with these.
I will be shaking you down for at least one because I need it for my little top shelf right above my counter here.
But I'm sending out a pair of these to the Master Minions. Those are back for about $10 a month. And we got our 5th one on Friday. So I was like, hey, listen, I made an announcement. I'm going to send these out to them. They had to contact me. And then I track a lot of stuff through Gemini. It's great for tracking. And then I updated my numbers there. And it went, wait a second. We could do a Master Minion Manifest, a Dungeon Dozen, and have 10 slots.
Oh, that's really cool. The Dungeon Dozen. You know what?
And so, by the way, so the Dungeon Dozen will be getting 2 of these dice. I already had the padded envelopes because I knew what I was going to do. I just didn't know how I was going to do it. And I got customized business cards, which somebody asked me I should sign them. So I'll put a business card in each one, numbered. Somebody else mentioned that. And I will sign them. So as it stands right now, we have 1 of the original dozen left. We picked up 6 over the weekend. Plus, so it's great. People have upgraded, included the halfling torch.
But people like that kind of stuff. They like to be. I think it's more engaging to the person.
Well, and here's the thing too. Like those that are at the Master Minion level, when I start working on the next project, it's going to be my team for brainstorming. I'm going to probably throw out questions and get feedback from them. So it's going to be good.
Nice.
Dan Tesh, by the way, is the High Inquisitor of Rule Zero. Just so far. So if you want to know who the listen, there's 191 backers, members, minions of the tavern. That still stuns me. That number really.
Now, what is real quick? What is the baseline backer cost? If I want to give someone who wants to get in,
$1.99.
So $1.99 a month, they're in.
$1.99 a month, you get the access to those first 3 slots for the open table, and there's a minions folder. James Spawn himself has donated a random table to the minion folder.
Nice.
Planning on donating some more. I have some stuff that's in there. So if these are just little benefits. Also, early access to a lot of the videos. Generally, it's going to be 24 to 48 hours before a video goes live, except for the collab.
That is nice, by the way.
Yeah,
it is nice to be able to watch a video kind of early. Although it's small, it's something special.
Right. So it works
So
out well.
I'm not that large yet. I may be able to one day have my own minions.
There you go. You're gonna have the
Oh, and I know what to call them.
what are you gonna call them?
Don's Deviants.
Oh, I like it.
Do you want to be a deviant?
Can you?
I'll even cackle insanely for you.
Yeah, James has a good point. It creates the feeling of community. I've known Eric for almost 15 years, and I love being part of the community. I always believe, I believed, and I currently believe that community is a huge part of the OSR and gaming in general, and it's stressing what we have in common, not our differences. So,
Speaking of differences, I saw something interesting the other day, and I don't know. I think I know what it's about. Zach Smith.
really,
I saw a person post in one of the gaming groups. In fact, he posted in multiple and goes, I want to formally let everybody know that I apologize to Zach Smith, blah, 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 for getting it wrong, blah, blah, blah. And people were kind of mocking a little bit. And then Zach threw out the vague book and goes, well, you can go take a look. I file a lot of stories with courts,
and he does.
which is basically lawsuits.
And he's had very good success outside of the U.S. Certainly, the libel and slander laws are
More stringent.
yes,
Yes.
So, but yeah, no, Zach certainly has.
And I guess when you think about it, technically, probably when you look at statistically the suits that he files, I'd be willing to bet that it is extremely slanted to the settling out of court.
Yeah, I don't think he's necessarily looking for his pound of flesh. He's looking for his pound of your soul, your public apology. And he's gotten a number of those. And I'll be honest with you, what was said about Zach wasn't just legally wrong. There, people were accusing him of stuff that would be criminal acts that he was never charged with a criminal act, let alone convicted of one. So,
See, that's where although Zach is not my favorite person, that is where I would stand behind Zach Smith and back him 1,000%. Was the pedo word used against him? Because that's what the guy basically clarified.
really, I don't know.
And I was like, if that word is used, then I would help Zach out if I could, because calling somebody that shit these days, especially in the internet, you destroy a man's reputation instantly with those type of utterances.
I think it was actually we got to use these YouTube abbreviations. SA.
Oh, yeah. See, no, that's wrong, man. I mean, that's especially in this day and age where you get the right person that makes that comment, it gets traction.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Halfling Torchbearer says, real quick, let me catch up on these. My apologies. Dan Tesh says, I'm going to make a shirt for cons with my title, or maybe a hat. I literally wrote down Dungeon Dozen shirt. I'm actually going to design you a Dungeon Dozen shirt.
Nice.
For free. Try to be nice. And then Halfling Torchbearer says, and I've got more to come for the Minion Awards. He says he flies them outside the U.S. because libel laws are more on the accused than the accused there. Very true. Very, very tough libel laws on over in UK or the EU.
Well, not only just the EU, but pretty much all the old British colonies.
Yeah.
Australia, New Zealand, Canada. That's where a lot of this stuff has been filed.
Yep. And then Halfling Torchbearer says, but things like whole Zach situation are exactly why I keep most of my opinions to myself. I run a business, not an editorial. Nice. That's the thing, reason I keep all politics off my business pages. Because you know what? I'm selling to you no matter what, man. I don't care who you are. Because trust me, I can be a Biden supporter today and tomorrow a Trump supporter as long as your credit card goes through and you got cash. It's true.
And that's the way it should be, honestly. Folks.
Yeah. Other than that,
Other than that, my cat is tearing up her
Oh, I
pen.
was about to say, welcome to the show, folks. It was a great show today. We'll be back this Thursday. So, so Eric, anything? I know you're going to a couple game cons come April,
Yep.
but other than that, anything on the home front special happening? Anything?
Again, except for my cat tearing up her pen, you've done it. You've completed your job. You can now walk away. Walk away, cat. Let's see. All right, so here's an interesting one for you YouTubers. If you don't know this yet, Gemini is part of Google, and YouTube is part of Google.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Gemini is part of Google?
Yep.
I thought,
Gemini used to be known as Bard, and then it became Gemini. Gemini is a Google company.
Gotcha. Shitty Mini says, it's so weird we're all connected to the drama and gaming. Satine's problems, Zach's problems, Venger's problems. Yeah, there's some really shitty situations out there for sure.
Yeah, it's like a fungus, man. Once you get it, it's hard to get rid of.
Yep, it's like athletes. Halfling Torchbearer says Jinx Tesh. That's right. James and Dan Tesh are in each other's heads. They're going to be battling it out.
Yes, but here's the thing. If you have a YouTube channel and you want your YouTube channel analyzed, or anybody's YouTube channel, but mostly like yours, you can ask Gemini, and Gemini has access to it all, and Gemini has access to pretty much everything that's on the web because it's Google. But it can analyze your videos, and I asked it because it used to be the word of the Google gods, the word of YouTube was, if you're going to do a video, you have to get between 8 and 12 minutes because
I've heard that before.
Okay. So I asked it, what are there any changes for 2026? And yes, apparently there are. If you're doing live streams, you should hit 45 minutes at least, apparently.
Oh, I forgot my 1 o'clock pill. Shit.
Uh-oh. I've done that. And but if you're doing short form videos, they're now actually stressing viewer satisfaction.
But how do they do viewer satisfaction? Is that like a combination? I'm being serious here.
I don't know.
Is it like how long the person watches it combined with if they like it or comment combined?
I think that it's how long you watch the video, what you watch after the video. If you're going on to other stuff from that channel, there's probably a lot of stuff put into it. But the new numbers are different. The new numbers are essentially 5.5 or 6 minutes to 8 minutes.
Gotcha. So it's kind of like it's a very unique algorithm.
It's a unique algorithm, and I mentioned this to others, and the best comment that I heard so far was, you know what, that makes a lot of sense because there are people who want to binge, and therefore you have your live streams and such.
But it's more of a pure algorithm back to the way things used to be, it sounds like.
But people are now, I don't want to say attention span deficit. People are watching a lot of shorts. So even a quote short long form video of 5.5 to 8 minutes is long compared to shorts. But apparently these 5.5 to 8 minute videos, you're more likely to watch another video from that channel.
Gotcha.
As a follow-up. So it's interesting. But you can, again, if you have a YouTube channel, Gemini is a great way to get some insights.
And I have to talk something up. And that is James's new project. Okay. Halfling Torchbearer says, are we going to do Voltron? For those of you who don't know, and we are going to be blasting it all over the interwebs here, Mr. Spawn is going to be putting out a new game. It's an RPG, and it's kind of got that Thundercats Masters of the Universe vibe to it.
Thundercat ho!
Yep. And I heard that Mr. Spawn has a really sexy, good-looking guy doing the layout. I just heard that.
Or keep the shirt on. That's my only question.
That's right. And so, evident. Well, in all seriousness, though, I mean, I am sexy and good looking, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
No, okay. Any rate, I tried. Um, but it's a really cool game. I actually now have had a full chance to go through it. It's God, he's freaking talented, Eric. You're
I know.
right.
It just says you can speak freely on RetroQuest.
Okay, good. I can speak freely. It is basically if you took Thundercats, Masters of the Universe, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, it's got a little bit of a weirdness about that to it, and you mixed it all up and put it into an role playing game. That's it. Um, really cool. He's going to have it on Kickstarter here pretty soon. I'll let James say what the Kickstarter goal will be if he wants to. If not, we'll just wait until then. But very reasonable goal. And from what he has told me in the back end that he's all going to be offering people, it will be a solid deal, people. It'll be a solid deal. So yes. And then Chad says, question is though, how much is the algorithm shaped by viewer habits? Yeah, that's how I just mentioned to Eric real quick. I know we're going to bounce a little bit here, but it sounds more pure. Like it's more.
Listen, YouTube has viewer satisfaction means that you'll stay on the channel longer, right?
Yes.
So shorter videos means in the end longer view time.
And you're more apt to go back to it because I'll give you an example. And this is true. I am, for those on my page know, I'm a really big World War II German armor lover. I build the models and everything too. But I subscribe to a YouTube channel called the Australian Armor Museum, Oz Armor. They're really big on shorts, and that's what I like about it. I can sit down and watch a quick 5-minute video, and they get everything I want in that 5 minutes. So Dan Tesh has RetroQuest. Who may have gotten the rules, or I may have read the rules and loved them. Halfling Torchbearer says Donna's rocking the layout. We've got J.E. Shields doing a variant Kickstarter exclusive stretch goal cover. Yes, thank you. By the way, I try. I'm trying to do a good job. The pressure's on me to work with this guy, this name, and I got to do his work justice. Now I'm stressed.
Exceptional. Shitty Mini. When we have a Kickstarter link to share, trust me.
Yes,
we will share it.
We will happily share. Matter of fact, haven't talked to Eric and Steve and Glenn about this yet, but I would love to have Mr. Shields on.
James Shields. James. It's great having all these Jameses, right? James Bond, James Shields. James Shields is out.
You didn't get the joke. Never mind. I was playing the name with James. James Shields. I try to be funny. Okay?
By the way, I
was waiting to be correct. I was wanting someone to go, Don, it's not Shields.
I just figured. By the way, folks, a huge thank you to My Ear Trumpet. My Ear Trumpet is another huge supporter of this channel. They gifted another membership, so thank you. Just wanted to get sure they got the recognition.
Yes, but James, the correct one, says, as soon as the pre-launch is available, I'll be blasting it. Yeah, we basically want to have this gentleman on our show, and I want to talk about, I know probably Eric's going to do it. I'm sure he will be making the talk show circuit, but very proud to be part of the project. Very, very proud of it.
Very cool.
Yeah. Halfling Torchbearer also says, J.E. Shields is my tattoo brother. We got inked together at North Tech. Really? You guys did? What'd you get a tattoo of? Tell me it's a D20.
I have no idea. I know nothing.
So, Steve, in your little world of worlds of lives, what's going on with you this wonderful week in Michigan, sunny 70?
Just enjoying the weather mostly.
And I got your copyrights, 3 of them ready to file.
Ooh.
Yeah. So
we'll talk afterwards too about the print stuff because I wanted to update you on a few of the print things too.
Yeah.
But as far as books go, I've got my 3rd posting now on Royal Road and Scribble Hub. If you go over to my website, you can click over to the pages or to my user pages on both of those. That's for the Storyland Chronicles. Like I said, I got the first 15 done. I got another 35 to go.
Real quick, Steve, people don't know this. You got to kind of fill them in. Please do tell me, Steve, what is the Storyland Chronicles about? What is it?
The Storyland Chronicles, originally that was its own standalone short story anthology that didn't go anywhere. So I pulled it and then I brought it back using it as an umbrella for posting all of my different experimental short stories that I wrote, posting them over there at Royal Road and Scribble Hub.
Mm-hmm.
So it's, the Storyland Chronicles in that sense is a umbrella. And then I have all of these different short stories that I've wrote. I was experimenting with fantasy, science fiction, and mythology, and all kinds of different stories. I've got Christmas stories in there. I've got slice of life, just all kinds of different ones that were,
a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, just stuff I was experimenting with, trying out ideas, trying out ways of writing and stuff like that. And so far, they've been pretty well received for what little I've got up there. So if you guys want to go over there and follow them, please do. And because I'd be interested to hear what your feedback is on those various short stories.
Now, I have a question for everybody, and this is for Eric and Steve and everybody else in chat. And it sounds kind of wonky, but I'm being serious. And and you will not hurt my feelings if you say bad idea or crappy idea. Let me back up. What do people think of the idea of having a website that's a social media like Facebook, but it's targeted and detailed for gaming and gaming creators?
Given the direction that social media is going right now, probably not, just because social media is starting to kind of wear out its welcome from what
but Steve, in all fairness to you, you haven't had a Facebook in 12 years?
Well, not my fault. They kicked me off.
I mean, so Steve's a nay. Eric, what's your thoughts and opinions? Everybody else here in the group chat.
I had somebody reach out to me on Facebook private messenger and say, "Hey, is everything okay? I haven't seen you in my feed in a while." And the reason why they haven't seen me on the feed is I might comment on a few things here or there, but I don't post jack or shit on Facebook anymore.
You don't? I noticed that about you, yeah.
Because, well, and for two reasons, essentially. For one, I think for my YouTube channel, me posting doesn't help any. Just gets people to go, why the hell are we getting a post a day about this YouTube channel?
Mm-hmm.
It's doing fine without it. And two, Facebook is fairly much it's either a cesspool or it's full of ads.
Yes, very much.
Every other thing in my feed, and this has only been the last 2 years or so, but everything in my feed is suggested, paid for, yada yada yada, and it's like, what?
Okay.
So now, my issue with another social media platform is, that being said, people still use your Facebook groups fairly well.
Hold on. Your comment just touched this.
Okay.
Because I noticed something that's trending now it's been really starting to take hold in the last year and a half, and that is Dan Tesh mentions, if you wanted that, Don, make an awesome public Discord. So my question is would a Discord be good, or a separate website that uses kind of like a cleaned up version of Discord? Because I'll be honest with you, I don't know much about Discord. I chat with Steve on it. That's pretty much it.
I would say Discord is a platform that people know, understand, and trust. Okay. And your server is pretty much you staking ground and you setting the rules.
True, your own little place on the net.
So why reinvent the wheel?
Exactly.
When the wheel is already there.
Good
and
point.
People trust the level of security on Discord.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're right. I see what you're going
at. If you started a separate site, then that's another login that they have to keep track of, and people already have huge lists of logins, and that's why you see a lot of centralization where everyone's like, I want one login and I can do everything off that login.
I see. So basically the suggestion is and again, broadly, I really like everybody's opinion, and you notice I'm not getting offended at my idea of being shot down.
We're not shutting you down, we're just redirecting.
Yes. True. Eric, you're talking like an NYPD sergeant. But so basically, more of a basically a Discord that's targeted more center. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Or
Yes.
whatever the like is. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I can see it. So basically, what you're saying, Don, is you need to have better learn how to use Discord.
Yeah, I would say so. And listen, Chris Moneymaker has a very good point. Discord can be a pain in the ass. It can be. And so I think if you're going to do, for example, if you were going to do a Discord for I don't know,
James, I'm
BXB&D,
joking.
right?
Go
Like
ahead.
that's where you're going to plant your flag. Okay, this is going to be BXB&D. Then you should have section for people to discuss the seven classes and spell discussion, procedure discussion, optional rules, house rules. Because like with my server, most of our general conversation happens in the speakeasy.
Yeah.
I have lots of channels. Most of them are not used, but I think if you had a BX server, you could specialize it, and it's I think it would work out pretty well for you, or whatever. I don't think a general OSR server would serve well because I think there already is one. Or
do you think it's more targeted would be better?
I think more targeted if you're going to do it.
You know what? I like BX. I think that might be a good idea, Eric. What do you think?
I think
Yeah,
so.
go BX.
Yes.
Yes.
Don't BS.
Don't BS, just BX.
Oh, that's another shirt idea.
Uh-oh.
But you'd have to be like ultra geek to understand it. That's the best part of it.
I know.
Eric, by the way, I like your shirt.
Thank you.
Where'd you get that at?
I got this. Oh my God! Via a Facebook ad.
They work? Someone bought something from a Facebook ad?
Yeah,
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Steve, you got any special shirt on? Usually, you got something.
No, I just got my old dragon shirt on.
I'm wearing a plaid shirt, guys. Are you surprised?
Uh-oh. I actually had a shirt one time.
Not very surprised. Not really surprised.
Yeah, I had a shirt one time that said "My Mood RM-RF/," and you almost have to be a Linux geek to understand it.
I remember that shirt because I was like, "What are you talking about, Steve?" And Steve went on, trust me, 20 minutes explaining what it meant.
Yeah, basically, it's burn the whole world down because in Linux, if you do RM-RF/,
bad stuff happens.
Wipe the whole drive.
Yep. Dan Tesh could make a BX plus clone server and get a wide variety of content games. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure BX is something a lot of people want to talk about.
You could
get into.
Call the server like BX plus. You don't have to say.
I'm writing that down. That's on my. You know what?
BX plus.
BX. It'll look like a math equation. B/X plus.
That's actually kind of ingenious.
Dude, who needs AI to be it's Johnny on the spot? Johnny on the spot, I tell you, Johnny on the spot.
At least it's not Johnny Cab, right?
True.
How
about this? I'll make my own AI and call it the Wit-O-Maker.
Oh, you get that's funny.
That was pretty cool. The Wit-O-Maker.
The Wit-O-Maker.
Wow. Okay, so anyone else in chat today? Anything going on this week? Anything special? Anybody's wives having babies? Anybody gonna try to make babies?
Dude, I'm 58. I'm good, man. I'm good.
I got 4 daughters under my belt. Time out. Although my wife right now is watching in her sewing room going, she would love a baby. Trust me, my wife wants a baby bad.
Just so she can go crazy in the sewing room.
Oh, man.
How bad is it?
My wife wants babies. My wife's like, I want babies. Lots of them. I'm like,
lots of them.
Time out, man. Good Lord.
Oh, by the way, speaking of babies, my birthday's in 3 weeks. I'll be 54.
You youngin'.
Oh, a baby.
A youngin'. Vale says, thank you for tuning channel, Vale. He says, or she, I don't know what you are, says, I recently had a Facebook ad suggest a local gaming Discord. Was really surprising, actually, but now I have people who live 20 minutes for me to game with. Yeah, I mean, you'd be surprised. And I think Facebook now is using more of that. They track you more where you're at versus what you'll see.
Right.
I don't know. I forget what it's called, but Shitty Mini said, "You're right. I can't believe YouTube let you have that name.
That
Uh,
is awesome.
it is."
Say it.
He said, "I bought a Kadruffy palette. I really like the modularity of it. Bought it on a Facebook ad. Again, Facebook ads work." Dan Tesh is officially applying for a moderator position because I used to run 1,000 plus year server in my World of Warcraft days. Back in the day, anyone remember MySpace?
Oh, I had a MySpace account that I didn't know how to use, so I didn't use it.
Studio BD Productions says, "What are those two machines in the back? They are two Elogu Centauri Carbons. Yes, sir." Shitty Mini goes, "I just got back from Adepticon." Oh, I've never been there, but I've heard a lot about Adepticon. Heard it's really good. Eric, you ever been to one? Steve?
No,
No.
I've heard of it.
Chris says, "Just plugging away at Scruff, Isle of the Worm." Yes. Chris, Mr. Moneymaker here, by the way, is putting together an awesome, awesome, awesome supplement. World setting, really well done. And if I recall, and I'm going to spin it for him a little bit of Dark Sun influence in it, or maybe a lot.
Nice.
And also, by the way, Chris is operating DarkCon.
Nice.
Yes, we'll have to
Speaking
have
of which,
Chris on there. Go
I
ahead,
want
Steve.
to, if you get another chance to go down to Gen Con, I want to go with you.
Me and the wife are going this year to Indy.
Mm-hmm.
Although I don't think you're gonna be able to get in as fast as us, Steve. Sorry, buddy, but I think you're gonna stand in line. So I'll see you in about 5 hours.
Yeah, well, I don't have the money for it right now, anyways, but I do want to go.
Shitty Mini says, "I am Donnie from Genghis Khan and Tecticon in Florida." Oh wow, Sovereign Rosa is gonna have back surgery on Thursday. Sovereign, hope everything goes well. We'll be thinking about you when we do our live, man.
Yes.
Chris Moneymaker is throwing down the gauntlet. Opinions, everybody. Was MySpace better than Facebook?
No.
Facebook, when it was good, was very, very good, and when it got bad, it got
Yes.
bad.
Oh, it went south hard.
I like Facebook better than MySpace with the communication aspect. Like I can go, like right now, I can hop on my phone and do a video call with Eric using Messenger. But I liked MySpace's proverbial overall layout. But I would give it all up today if somebody would just go back to having Yahoo chat and chat rooms. God, I miss the simplicity of it.
Mm-hmm.
But they could only make it not look like Web.0.
Yeah, that's true though. Studio BD says, "I'm currently a active admin in the official Discord for Pirates of the Burning Seas." Really, 8,000 plus people. That's a nice sized Discord.
Yeah.
Chris goes, "Dark Sun with the serial numbers rubbed off." Yes, lightly rubbed off.
I'd say, hey, be good.
What?
Never mind.
Am I like off like somewhere?
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I'm just saying, sir. I'm just saying.
What? Am I missing something? I'm not joking. I'm not playing into nothing here.
You're absolutely fine. You're absolutely fine.
Okay, we're gonna talk after this video because I do not know what fucketh you talk about right now.
That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You're good, man. You're good.
Okay. Vale says, "If I'm being honest, I only really use Facebook to check on my local neighborhood Facebook page. I find it tedious to navigate. It can be overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like I don't see how people can have thousands of friends. I have 115. I have a hard time catching up with birthdays and keeping track of
being a Facebook friend to me is all right. You're interested in the stuff that I do. And
accepted.
Yeah.
But you do something actually that's pretty smart. I noticed about your social media, everything feeds the tavern.
When I listen, I post occasionally in groups that I'll listen my license, but I don't you don't care what I ate for the most part. You don't care what passed out on my body.
What, you don't care? I mean, people don't flock to my page about my chili pictures.
No. Listen, that's fine. I don't post a bunch of cat photos. You know.
Oh, now you're really throwing down the gauntlet.
I know.
Shit.
But the thing is, I prefer that over the general shit that Facebook tries to feed me. All right. So when I go to Facebook,
Like my cat
90% of my time is spent in a group because the groups are better. However, I have the 10 Cars Tavern group. Meta AI tries to do a post a day that it thinks is on topic. And I was like, no, denied. It's a good thing you can't post automatically, Meta, because I am denying every one of your tavern posts.
And I have a little bit of talking up to do about Eric because I am curious about this.
Okay.
This is more statistical history for me. All right. You have your tavern Facebook and you've got your tavern Discord and your tavern Twitter. But you also have a website called the Tavern Blog.
I got a blog, which is it is falling to the wayside with the videos right now. But yes.
But my question is, isn't that like one of the first dedicated gaming blogs out there still in existence?
It's one of the oldest continually.
When did you start it?
Oh God, you're gonna ask me tough questions now. 2010. You know, I should actually go and take a peek at. I can tell you in a second because my first post wasn't really. All right, 2009. 2008, I put up a post that was like a holding post, and then didn't put up anything for close to a year. And then, and at one point, I got super insane and started posting 3 or 4 times a day.
Now, real quick question. Steve may know this probably off the top of his head because he's the geekery of geekdom of the cerebral geekdom. Steve, what is the oldest continually running website out there right now? I don't know what it is. I was just curious if you did.
I'm not sure either, but I think Yahoo's one of the oldest.
No, I mean like dedicated. I'm not talking about web. I'm talking about website. Like someone made it, not $1 billion, $1 trillion company. I'm talking about like Joe Schmo. Like it probably has to do with something like canning taffy or something.
No, I think Tom's Hardware would be the oldest.
Really?
Yes, because he's been around for a really, really long time.
Oh yeah.
Now Tom's Hardware is computer related stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I figure it was that. Can anyone tell me what the newest website is out there? Something just created.
There's one.
Oh yeah, that keeps happening every second. Somebody always looking for that little 5 minutes or 15 minutes of fame, and they don't get it, so they run off and do something else.
Well, people do that with YouTube channels. I was like, no, you're not going to have instant success.
How dare they? I want my 15 minutes of attention.
Well, I always tell people this, and Eric, do you agree with me?
What?
Due to the fact that people have such short attention spans, the idea behind a successful YouTube channel, and I think Eric has demonstrated this, is you have to keep feeding the beast.
Yes.
Posting content.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'll be honest with you, the fact that YouTube wants shorter videos than I was doing before takes a lot of weight off me. But I know my own rhythm. Like the blog was most successful when I was posting on a daily basis. And if I fail to do that, guess what happens? I lose my momentum.
Yeah.
When I lose momentum, it will lose momentum. But you can't put up crap. Okay? Now, again, if you're starting a new YouTube channel, yes, there's a learning experience. Yes, you're not going to have your voice. Yes, you are not going to present well, whatever. But you go through the acts of doing. Like my blog got better the more I wrote. I became a better writer.
Yeah, that's
the YouTube channel became better the more I spoke. And I think that the long form videos, as they call it, got better when I went to scripts because I used less filler words. If you want,
scripts are hugely beneficial.
Yes. Now, if you want just off the cuff 10 car, you've got Tuesday live stream, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You've got enough mother effing live streams to get off the cuff 10 car. You know, you don't need me to do the same thing for my 7-minute rant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and for my channel right now, I'm other than like these live streams, I'm probably not going to be posting new stuff for a while in the regular channel, just for the fact that I'm out of content and I don't have the time to get in there and work on that or the money. Because what I got to do is I gotta go in and finish a bunch of stories they're sitting in my to-do pile so that they can go out onto the site. And I also need to find something better as a, to read the ebook or the audiobooks, because I suck at audiobooks. I mean, you do not want me reading my own books. Not like it's not like my books suck. It's I suck as a narrator. So
Steve will talk like a robot and talk like this.
Yeah, or I sit around there sounding like Urkel trying to, explain quantum physics to somebody. So, but yeah, if I can find a good way to do, to have those read and not sound mechanical or AI or whatever like that. Like if somebody wants to volunteer to read the books, please do.
Mhm.
But I still got about a couple of months worth of work to do before the next batch is ready to go. And then when that's ready, then I can go ahead and start posting again, but not until then.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Chris.
I was gonna say I'm trying to get the king right now.
Yeah. No, Chris. If I don't use a script, there's a lot of uhs, the's.
Oh yeah.
Or just long silence pauses. And since I don't edit, so if I screw up, by the way, that's the other thing with being able to kind of gravitate towards shorter videos. If I screw up, it's not like, oh my god, my last 10 minutes is in the shitter. I got to start from the.
Yeah.
They're. I'm not saying there won't be some longer videos if topic deserves it, but I am enjoying the fact that I don't necessarily have to do so. And we got somebody from Paris. You see these afternoons, we grab people from everywhere. That's awesome.
Yes, we do. See, that's the thing, though, if you look at it, is when you look at shows like this, and even more so like with Eric's show, because he got so many subs, one day I'll be there.
Mhm.
One day.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, right off the bat, I can tell you off the bat, now that we had Paris to it, we got France, I know we got Germany, and I know we got Italy and Germany and England and Scotland.
right. I've had Ireland,
China.
Japan.
Not China. Japan, yeah.
and North Korea, South Korea.
South Korea. North Korea.
North Korea, they really
Uh-oh.
figured it out. Yeah, no, we're
Netherlands. BD. Yeah, BD Productions, by the way, Netherlands. Brooklyn, good friend of mine runs it. Very, very talented 3D gal.
Brazil we've had.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I am very. Gaming is a worldwide thing, all right. Again, it's the whole thing of putting aside the differences and talking about and stressing what brings us together. So that's important.
Yeah. But, well, I'll tell you what, guys, it is 10-2. Okay. We sadly miss Glenn today because he's slacking off doing something.
Yes.
And we've got Steve here who's trying to hold up the weight of the tavern on his shoulders. I even call this the tavern. Isn't that horrible?
Yeah, no, I know.
This is the vlog.
It's the vlog of many things, including the tavern. Honest, here, I'll before we go. So, one thing that Jim and I suggested, since I'm involved with so many different creators.
No.
It suggested that we do a loose network, like the Tavern Video Network or something like that.
Oh, that would be cool, like CBS, but only better.
Only better, but a loose one where we just kind of just naturally cross promote. But I haven't mentioned it to anybody, including.
Oh, I'd be all
Don.
for it.
But I'm mentioning it now to Don, and I would, talk to like Joe and Joe, and it did. By the way, guess what it said? It needs to stay exclusive, no more than 6 or 7 channels, because otherwise it's diluted.
Yes, and plus with the exclusivity of it, it gives people. I think less is more in these cases. Because it gives people a feeling like they're really getting some core content. Because we don't let just anybody in. You got to be like really good at what you do, or you can be good looking like me.
Ba-dam, ba-dam, bam, bam.
All right, guys. Going on 2 o'clock. It's been an interesting Tuesday afternoon. But Thursday we'll be back tomorrow night. Eric, you are having your show. What is it about tomorrow night? Anyone
I
special?
have no idea until
You are winging it tomorrow night.
we are
Oh,
winging
nice.
So
it's Mike and Jim. Trust me, folks. You will be entertained.
yes, but it's kind of like band camp too.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute, I was going to do a musical instrument joke, but never mind. That's really
That's
bad.
okay. So one day at band camp.
It stays at band camp. So, Steve, Eric, thank you for coming on tonight. Much appreciated, even though it's not tonight. But
I know. Don't worry about it. So don't worry.
wait a minute, it is night somewhere because it's going
Here's
on
my
7 o'clock
probably,
someplace.
Patty.
So, Eric, tell your beautiful wife Rachel thank you very much. Steve, tell your ugly coffee spilling cat Hemi I said hello.
He's
And,
crashed out in the corner.
Yep. So, gentlemen, thank you. Everyone in chat, thank you for coming on this afternoon. Much appreciated. Tomorrow night, 8 o'clock at Ten Cars Tavern is Eric, his work spouse, Bad Mike, Jim Kitchen, and who knows who else. Thursday will be by the way, real quick, Thursday night, 8 o'clock, everybody's invited. You can go to the Vlog of Many Things channel, Wizard Tower Games' Facebook, and or my personal. I'll be posting a link. We are doing a Tim Kask memorial show where anybody can come in live for really quick 2 or 3 minutes, tell a quick story on how'd you meet him, tell us about an interaction that you had that was kind of funny with him one time, maybe how Tim influenced you or whatnot, and then you can go ahead and go on about your evening. But the whole idea is we really want to share how big of an impact this man had on people's lives. So 8 o'clock Eastern time, the Vlog of Many Things will be posting links all over the place. Again, you can come in, quickly say hello. This is what Tim did. This is how I met him. And we're just trying to get something nice out for him.
Yeah.
And so Thursday night, 8 o'clock. Okay. So, Eric?
I'll share a post. If you go
Yes.
to my channel's postings,
Yes.
I'll share a link in my postings. So
Yes. And we'll just share it all over. Trust me, you'll be able to see it. So, Steve, quit chewing your fingers. Thank you very much for tuning in tonight. Eric, thank you. Guys, everybody, talk to you guys